Now we have seen the list. There is another type of variable that is somehow similar to the list, but the main difference is instead of considering a sequence of values, we might consider a sequence of pairs. Okay, and in these pairs, we will have the so-called key and the value that corresponds to each key. So suppose I want to represent the marks of students in an exam. Okay, and we have students who got mark A, B, C, D, and F. Okay, F might be the failing students here. And for each one, I want to represent the number of students that belong to each category of these key values. And you can see I define my dictionary using the curly brackets, so that's different from the list. And each pair is separated by a comma. Okay, so this is the syntax that we need to remember. And we can, of course, print out what's the, how does this, my dictionary display here. And the type you can see is dictionary. And you can notice that every time I run, actually the print statement is not giving a fixed order of the these pairs of values. Okay, so every time actually it's going to be, it might be changing. Okay, and when we want to access the elements, I mean the values of each key, then we can write our for loop using key in my dictionary. So that means we are actually getting the first elements in each pair in this for loop. Okay, so the iteration here is going through the values A, B, C, D, and F. Okay, and we can within the for loop we can do many types of operations. Just as an example, I can check if the value that corresponds to each key is greater than 10. In other words, if more than 10 students get this mark A, B, C, whatever, then I want to print it on the screen. Okay, so we can run this and you see that we have A, B, and C marks with more than 10 students. Okay,